Okay, so we're going to start sitting, of course, and you're going to make sure you're shuffling forward at the front of your chair a little bit. So I don't want you to be all the way back in your chair, leaning back or leaning to the side. Ideally, you should be moving forward in your chair so that you have space behind your knees, so you're not directly onto the chair, and you're sitting up nice and tall over your sit bones. If you can use a chair without arms, great. If you can't, that's fine, don't worry. Just be a little bit mindful when you start moving your arms that you don't hurt yourself on your armrest. Okay, so sitting up nice and tall right over our sit bones, we're going to think about elongating our spine to the ceiling, nice and tall, opening the chest, shoulders down. Good, we're going to start with our warm-up. So from here, we're just going to march on the spot, picking up your feet, moving the opposite arm to leg, and you're just going to gently march on the spot. And as you're marching, you're going to try and stay nice and tall. So we're going to avoid doing this as we're marching, or like this. We're going to sit up nice and tall, really elongate the spine, sit right over your sit bones. Good. Make sure you're swinging the arms in opposition to the leg. Good. Nice and tall. So if at any point today you feel like any of the exercises I'm doing feels a little too quick, don't worry, slow it down. It doesn't have to be the same speed that I'm doing. As long as you keep your body moving and you're trying to move as big as you can, that's absolutely fine. You can slow down the exercise when you need to. Okay, we're going to dig our heels forward like so. You're tapping the heel forward, and as you do that, you're going to circle your arms forward. Good. If you can't lift your arms all the way up overhead, that's okay. You can do a small circle, whatever you feel you're able to do, as long as you're sitting up nice and tall, as you're doing the arm circles and tapping the heels forward. Good. Let's do one more. Good, and we're going to tap backwards this time. So still tapping the heels forward, but you're circling the arms backwards. Good. Sitting up nice and tall. Tap those heels forward. Reach those arms backwards. Good. Good. Let's do 4 more in your own time. Good. This time, we're going to reach one of our legs out to the side. So you're tapping your toe to the side. And as you're doing that, the same arm is going to reach across like this. So the same arm and leg reaching in opposite directions. Tapping the toes, reach the arm across. That's it. So remember, if you want to slow this down, that's fine. You don't have to do it at the same speed as me. As long as you're reaching the toes, reaching the arm away as much as you can. Good. Notice here how as I'm reaching, I'm twisting my breastbone towards the arm that's reaching. Good. As big of a movement as you can. Try not to slouch in the chair. We're sitting up nice and tall if we can. Good. Let's do 2 more in your own time. Good. We're going to go back to marching. This time, we're going to bring our arms out into a T shape, nice and long. And you're going to bring your knee up to meet your hand. And then come back to the T shape, other side. So you want to come back to this open chest, this T shape, as much as you can, keeping your chest up nice and tall. Imagine you're balancing a book on the top of your head. So it should be your knee coming up to meet your hand. So I don't want to see this, but you want to keep your body nice and tall, and you want the knee to come up to meet the hand. That's it. Coming back to this open chest T shape every time. Good. That's it. Good. This time, we're going to bring our knee to our forearm. So same thing, we're still in that open T shape. We're just bringing the knee to the forearm. So you got to twist a little bit more in your body this time. Good. Still sitting up nice and tall, imagining that book that you're balancing on your head. Good. So you're twisting the upper body, but staying nice and tall. Good. Keep it going. This time we're going to go knee to elbow. You got to twist even more. Good. So making sure you're still opening the arms into that T shape each time. Good. That's it. Well done. Let's do 3 more. And relax those arms. Okay. So we're going to now twist our upper body. So we're going to turn our chest to one side, and you're going to try to take the opposite hand to the hip. So my right hand is going to touch my left hip, and my left hand here is going to touch my right hip. So I'm using my arms, putting them on the opposite hips, twisting my breastbone over to one side. Sitting up nice and tall as you're doing the stretch. Good. Other side. Sitting up nice and tall as you're doing the stretch. Good. Again. One more. Good. This time, hands on your hips, sitting up nice and tall. You're going to keep your neck long, and you're just going to bend to one side. So almost like you're trying to get your elbow down onto the chair or below the chair even. But you're keeping both weight or your both hips down, your weight on both of your hips. So you should feel a stretch on the side of the body. Coming back up. Same thing, other side, long neck, bending right over. Stretching the opposite side, keeping weight on both of your hips. One more each side. Last time. Good. And rest. Okay, good. Hopefully we're all warm. So now we're going to do 5 exercises, 2 minutes each, and we're going to do that for 2 rounds. So the first movement that we're going to do is something we've done before. It's our movement contrast. So we're going to start with our legs together, okay, or as close together as you can. What you're going to do here is you're going to curl into a small ball, as small as you can, and then from here, you're going to step out and reach and open those arms as far as you can. And then you're going to come back in, curl into a small ball, and then we're going to reach and open to the other side as big as you can. Stretch those arms and then bring them in again and be as small as you can. So the purpose of this is you're feeling the contrast between the small and the big, the short and the tall, okay? So there needs to be a very distinctive difference between the 2 movements. Ideally, we shouldn't be like this. So notice here how I'm relatively the same height. So you want it to really be a difference and really feel that difference, okay? 2 minutes on the clock. Remember to do this at your own pace. You don't have to do it at the same speed as me. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Curling down as small as you can. And then you're stepping out and reaching those arms as far as you can. And then repeating again. So making sure we're doing both sides. Really feeling the length of your fingers and your foot reaching away from you. And then you're curling back in as small as you can. That's it, good. So really feel the difference between the movement and notice how, as I step out, my hand and fingers are opening nice and wide. Good, so really stretch and open that chest when you step out. And then curling everything in as small as you can. And then opening the chest, spread the fingers and open wide again. Well done. Good, keep going. Remember, you don't have to do it at the same speed I'm doing. You can do it at your own pace, as long as the quality of the movement is the same. Good, you got 50 seconds left. Good job, everybody. Keep going. Really feel that difference. How big can you be? How small can you be? How big can you be? Really feel that difference between the two movements. Good. 30 seconds left. You're almost done. Well done, everybody. Are we breathing? Really reach as far as you can. Lift the leg nice and high as you step out and back in. Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Okay, our next one, we're going to start with the hands not clasped together, palms together, arms in front of you like this, straight arms. Okay, from here, you're going to take one of your legs and you're going to step it forward. So I'm still seated down, but I'm taking that leg forward and I'm leaning forward towards that foot. And then you're going to bring it back in. And then you're going to bring the same foot that you just moved out to the side, open the arms, and you're leaning towards that leg. And then you're bringing it back in. And then we do the other side. So other leg, step forward, lean into that front leg, bring it back. Same leg goes out to the side, lean into that leg, open the arms, step back, and then other side again. So the legs go forward, same leg goes to the side. Switch legs forward, same leg goes to the side, okay? And your body's leaning towards the direction that you're going. Okay, 2 minutes. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Making sure you're really leaning towards that leg, the moving leg. You're leaning, trying to get your chest over the foot of that moving leg, even though it's not quite possible because you're stepping out as far as you can. Good. Keep your spine nice and long if you can, so try not to slouch, but you're keeping your spine long as you're bending forwards and to the side through your hips. Good. Well done. Keep going. See how far you can step your leg, and then see how far you can bring your chest over that leg. You have 1 minute left. Good job. Remember, you can slow this down if you need, but you still want the movement to be as big as you can. Bring that breastbone over that foot as much as you can. Good. Well done. Keep going. Keep trying to bring that breastbone over that moving foot. Really lean towards the leg that's moving. Good. Got 20 seconds. Well done, everyone. See how far out you can step that leg. How big can you move? Good. And rest. Well done. Okay, next exercise. So next one, we're going to sit up nice and tall. Think about our spine being elongated into the ceiling. From here, keeping your spine long, you're going to hinge forward at the hips to lean forward. Almost like you're leaning forward to look at something in front of your toes on the floor. And you're keeping your spine nice and long, so we're not slouching, but we're keeping our body nice and long as we lean forward. And then we're going to sit back up, lift one leg, clap our hands under the leg, above the leg, bring that leg down. And then again, chest tall, lean forward, come back, lift the other leg. We're going to clap under the leg, clap on top, and lower. So leaning forward, lift the leg, clap under the leg, clap on top of the leg, and down. So the idea of the clap is to make sure we're lifting that leg nice and high. Okay, 2 minutes. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Lean forward, come back up, lift the leg, clap the low, clap on top, lower the leg. Again, lean forward, up, clap underneath the leg, on top of the leg, down. Again, lean forward, back up. We go clap under, clap on top, down. Again, lean forward, come up, clap under, clap on top, and again. Good. Well done, everyone. So you can do this at your own time. It doesn't have to be the same speed that I'm doing, as long as you're trying to keep your spine as long as you can throughout the whole exercise, lifting up that leg as high as you can in order to clap underneath it. Good. Well done, everyone. Still trying to keep that spine nice and long, lifting that leg nice and high as you're clapping underneath. 1 minute left. Make sure we're not slouching into the back of the chair or leaning to one side. Imagine there's a string coming out of the top of the head and it's connecting the crown of your head to the ceiling. So there's only a little bit of movement where you bend forward and back, but that's it. So you're not getting any shorter. Good. Almost there. 20 seconds left. Good. Well done. Remember to hinge at the hips. Trying to keep your balance as you lift that leg. Good, well done. One more. And rest. Good. Okay, next one. We're going to reach our arms out to the side like so. Opening the hand, opening the fingers, palms forward. From here, you're going to keep your spine nice and long, so we're not going to get shorter. Keep yourself nice and long. Imagine I'm measuring from the bottom of your tailbone all the way to the top of the head. That height, that length, should remain the same the whole time. Now, we're going to take this entire T shape and tip it to the side. And you're going to try to reach that arm towards the floor. This hand here that I'm shaking, you're going to try to reach that towards the floor as far as you can and then come back up. Now notice how even though I'm leaning over, I'm not crunching to the side. I'm lifting up and going over. So you're still trying to keep your spine as long as you can. And then you're coming back up. Okay, so really try to tip the whole body over, almost like you're trying to reach the ground and then come back up. Make sure we're not crunching like this, right? But instead we're elongating and reaching, elongating and reaching. So you're keeping your spine as tall as you can. Okay, 2 minutes. 3, 2, 1, and go. Trying to keep that neck nice and long. Shoulders away from the ears if you can. Good. Remember, you're reaching up and then curving over. So we're not just curving over to shorten our spine. We're trying our best to lengthen and then go over. Keep that length of the spine as much as you can. Good. Trying to keep that breastbone forward. So we're not turning like this. We're keeping our breastbone forward and we're just going towards the side, elongating the spine. So we're working on our trunk muscles that's on the side of our body here to help us sit upright. Good. Up and over. Well done. 1 minute left. Up and over. Thinking about the shoulders being far away from the ears. Nice, long, elongated spine. Good, well done. That's it, nice and long with the spine. Good, that's it, you got it. Keep that breastbone forward as much as you can. So try not to let yourself tip. Not letting yourself have that chest come forward because you don't want to be rotating. You're just tipping that body to the side. Good, 20 seconds, almost there. Keep those arms up, you can do it. I know the arms are tired. Good, well done. 10 seconds. How tall can you be for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good, well done. Okay, last one of round 1. We're doing our bum lifts. So you have 2 options here. First one, you have both feet on the floor, hands on your chair. So the first option is you're using your arms, using your body strength, and you're going to hover your bottom off the seat. You're not standing. You're just trying to lift your bottom off the seat. Notice how here my chest is over my toes, maybe even further forward than my toes. And then you're sitting back down. So what I don't want to see is this, where we're just using our arms, but instead I want you to lean forward and down. So you're using the arms, but you're also using the legs to bring your chest over the legs and down. So that's option 1, lifting the bottom off the seat. Option 2, if you want it to be slightly harder, is you're going to stick one leg forward and lift your bottom off the seat. And you're going to switch legs. The other leg, you're going to lift your bottom up and down. So one of your legs, the heel, is forward, toes up, like so. So this is option 2, if you want it to be harder, like this. Or option 1, both feet on the floor. But both of them need to have your chest come forward, right? So none of those are like this, right? Both of them is asking you to bring the body forward, the chest forward, okay? 2 minutes, you can choose what option you like to do. 3, 2, 1, and go. So I'll switch between the 2 versions so you can see. So you can either have one leg forward and you're lifting your bottom, trying to get your chest over the foot, the front foot, if you can, like that. Or if you would like, you can keep both feet down and you're just lifting your bottom like this, trying to bring your chest over both of your feet. Either option is fine. And again, don't do it as quick as me if you don't want to. You can use momentum to help you. This exercise is really good for helping you get your weight over your base of support in order to help you with your transfers, your stands, and those kind of activities where you have to shift your weight. Good. That's it. So remember, you have 2 options. Either have both feet on the floor, or you can have one leg forward to make it more difficult, as long as your chest is going forward over the supporting leg as much as possible. And by all means, if you wanted to do a couple of the one leg version, and then you want to do a couple of the both leg version, that's absolutely fine. It's entirely up to you. You can switch it up. Good, well done. Got 30 seconds left. Good job, everybody. Trying to keep your spine long. Every time you bring your bottom back down, you want to make sure you're right on top of your sit bones. Good. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. That was round 1. So now we're going to do those 5 exercises again for our final round, and then that's it. And then we'll do a cool down. You can do it. You've got 5 exercises left. Okay, so I'm going to show you the first one again, just so we can remember what we're doing. The first one is our movement contrast, where we're bringing our legs in together, or as close as they can be. And you're going to curl down into a little ball over your knees, being as small as you can possibly be. And then from here, you're going to lift the leg and bring it out to the side, opening the arms as wide as they'll go. And then bring that leg back in, curling into a ball as small as you can. And then again, you're stepping out with the other leg, opening your arms as wide as you can. Notice here my hands and fingers are wide, and then you're going to bring the leg back in into a small ball. So we're going to do 2 minutes of that. And again, you can do this at your own pace. Please don't feel like you have to match my speed, as long as you're doing the right quality of movements, right? So you're being as small as you can and then as wide as you can. Really feel that contrast in your height in that exercise, but also how wide you are. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Curling down into a small ball, and then you're stepping out to the side, opening the chest, opening the arms as wide as you can. Good, back in. And you're opening the arms as wide as you can. Good, making sure you're really stepping that leg out as wide as you can, lifting it high off the ground every time. Good, well done. Spreading those fingers as you step out. Really feel that height difference between the small and the big, and feel the difference in the width of your body. So you're nice and small here, and you're reaching out as far as you can. Good. 1 minute left. Well done, everyone. Good. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall as you're reaching out. Good. Lifting that leg nice and high as you're stepping out and as you're stepping back in. Well done. Got 30 seconds left. You're almost there. Good job, everyone. Keep going. Keep trying to reach those fingertips. Feel the difference between being in that small ball versus reaching out as far as you can. Last 10. And we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Well done. Okay. Next exercise was our multi-direction stepping. So, hands together forward. We're going to bring one leg forward, and you're going to try to reach your upper body over that leg as far as it'll go, and then you bring that leg back in. The same leg that just went is going to step out to the side. You're going to reach your body over that leg as far as you can and bring it back in. Arms forward again. Other leg. Step forward and you're going to bring your body over that leg as far as you can. Back in. Step out to the side. Bring your body over that leg as much as you can and back in. Okay? 2 minutes. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So you're really trying to bring your upper body over that moving leg as much as possible. But you're also trying not to slouch as you're doing that. You're keeping your spine nice and long. Good. Making sure your arms are not touching those legs. You want them reaching as far as you can. That's it, well done. Bringing that body over the leg. That's it, well done. Good, you got 1 minute left. Keeping those arms straight the whole time if you can. So we're trying not to bend our elbows at all. Making sure we're stepping that leg out as far as we can in each of the directions that we're going. And then lean your body over that side. Good. Well done, everyone. You've got 30 seconds left. Almost there. Good, well done. 20 seconds left. Keep those arms up as straight as you can. Don't let them touch your leg. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good, well done. Okay, so our next one was our hinging at the hips, keeping your back nice and straight. You hinge forward, bring your chest forward as far as you can. Sit back up, lift your leg, clap, clap. So we're hinging forward, clap, clap. Do you remember this one? Yeah? We're going to sit up nice and tall throughout the entire exercise. Okay, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Hinge forward and back, lift, clap, clap. Good, so you're leaning forward, coming back, you're clapping under the leg, clapping over the leg. Good. And of course, if you want to speed this up and do it quick, that's absolutely fine. If you want to do it slow, that's also fine. Good, keeping that spine nice and long. Even as you're leaning forward, you're keeping that spine as long as you can and hinging at the hips. Good, well done. So remember, if anything feels too quick, please feel free to slow it down as long as you're doing the same movement. Good, you got it, well done. Keeping that spine nice and long. Every time you sit back up, you want to be right on those sitting bones. And see if you can lift your leg up right away. See if you can use the momentum of your trunk sitting back up to lift that leg. Good. 1 minute left. You're almost there. That's it. Using the momentum of your trunk. See if you can lift that leg right away. Good. Well done. You got 30 seconds left. You're almost there. Really lean forward, almost like you bring your breastbone forward over your toes. Good, well done. Last 10 seconds. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. Good, you got 2 exercises left and then we're done. Okay, so next one was bring your arms out into a giant T shape, really reaching those hands and those fingers, opening the palm, facing forward. From here, you're thinking about keeping your spine nice and long. You're going to elongate your spine, and then you're going to try to curl to one side, and you're going to try to reach the fingers to the floor, almost like you're trying to touch the floor, and then come back up. So every time you do this, you're trying to keep your chest forward. You're keeping your breastbone forward the whole time. So you're trying not to turn the body like this, right? We're coming up nice and tall. Reach the head to the ceiling, and then you're going to lean to the side. So you're trying to keep your body nice and tall. Okay, 2 minutes. 3, 2, 1, and go. Really trying to elongate the spine. Try not to fall off your chair every time you lean. Keep your balance. Trying to think heavy on both hips. Good. Keep the breastbone forward if you can. Good. Elongate the spine as you come down. So just because we're going to the side doesn't mean we get to crunch over. You're elongating the spine and then you're reaching. Notice here how my neck is still nice and long. Shoulders away from the ears the entire time. Well done. Are we breathing? Make sure your chest is forward. You got 1 minute left. Try to reach as far as you can, keeping that chest forward. Arms in that T shape the whole time. Good. That's it, using the side of your body. And again, if this is too fast, slow it down, but you still want to be elongating the spine and reaching down. 30 seconds left. You're almost done. Good. You've got 1 more exercise after this. 20 seconds left. Good. 10 seconds. Keep both sit bones down. And rest. Good. Well done. Last exercise. So the last one is our bum lifts. So this is the one where we have 2 versions. We can either have both feet on the floor, hands on the chair, and you're using your hands and using your legs to lift your bottom off the seat, chest over your legs, and then you're coming back down. So you can either do this one, version 1, with both feet on the floor, like this, or version 2, where you bring one leg forward. Try to keep the toes up on that side if you can. And you're still bringing your chest over your legs, regardless of what version you choose. Okay, ready? 2 minutes. Last exercise. 3, 2, 1, and go. Bring that chest over the legs. And as you're doing this, you're welcome to use momentum to help you in the movement if you would like. Trying to bring that chest over the leg. That's it, good. Bring that chest over the leg. And again, you don't have to do it as quick as I'm doing. You can slow it down as long as we're not going like this. We're not just using our arms, right? But you want to bend that chest forward in order to hover the bottom of the seat. So swinging your body forward to hover the bottom of the seat. And you're welcome to switch between version 1 and version 2. You don't have to stick to one version if you don't want to. It's entirely up to you. Almost there. Less than a minute left. Well done, everyone. Trying to hover that bottom off the seat. 30 seconds. So it doesn't matter what version you're doing, as long as you're able to bring that chest over those legs. 10 seconds left. Almost there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Well done. Okay, we're just gonna do a little bit of a cool down. We're gonna start by rolling those shoulders back. Good. Last class, you guys. It's gone by so quick. Keep those shoulders rolling back. Good. And then on the next one, we're going to switch directions and roll the shoulders forward. That's it. You got it. Still sitting up nice and tall as we're rolling the shoulders forward. Good. And now we're just going to lightly march our feet on the spot. And as we do that, we're going to circle our arms back. And if you can't lift your arms all the way up to the ceiling like I'm doing, that's okay. You can do it as a smaller circle. That's fine as well. Moving our arms in a backwards direction. Good. And then we're going to go forward with the arms. Good. One more. Good. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to open our arms out to the side like so, a little bit lower. And then from here, you're going to imagine your shoulder blades squeezing together. Someone's pulling your arms back to stretch that chest. And rest. Good. And again, opening those arms back, stretch that chest. And relax. One more. Open those arms back, stretch those chest. Stretch the chest muscles. And rest. Good. Now we're going to bring one leg out to the side. Sitting up nice and tall. You're going to hinge forward towards your bent knee to feel a little stretch on the inside of that thigh. Good, and we're going to switch legs. Other leg's going to go out to the side. Sit up nice and tall, hinge forward towards that bent knee. You should feel that stretch on the inner thigh. Good. Okay, from here, arms down. We're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to cross the arms and go up and over. And down. Good. Again, cross the arms. Lift up as high as you can. Even if you can't go all the way up, that's fine. You can open forward and down. Good. One more. Cross the arms. Up and over. And open. We're going to go the other way. Breathe in. Cross the arms. Good. Again. If you can't go all the way up, that's fine. Cross the arms wherever you can and lower them down. One more. Cross, down, and rest. Good. Well done, everybody. You can give yourselves a round of applause. You've done it. 5 weeks. Excellent. I hope you're all doing okay. And I hope you've enjoyed the last 5 weeks. If anybody has any questions or comments, we would love to hear from you. You're welcome to type in the chat box, or you can email us as well, which actually I've just realized I didn't put our email on the chat box today. So I will do that. It's info@parkinson.bc.ca. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, anything you want to see in the future, we would love to hear from you. So don't be shy. Feel free to drop us an email if you would like. But I hope everybody's enjoyed the last 5 weeks of our seated class. And hopefully we can bring back the seated class sometime in the fall so we can do another series of this. If you wanted to look for more exercise classes, we do have Mondays with a dance class with Megan. And then on Wednesday, we have a exercise class for Nordic poles. So exercising with Nordic poles, so walking poles. And then on Thursday, starting next week, we've got a hand and dexterity exercise class, which is solely for the hand and the arms. So it's all seated class again. And then hopefully we can bring out more exercise classes in the future. So thank you guys very much for joining us for the last 5 weeks. And the classes are recorded, so we'll put them on our website and on the YouTube channel probably sometime next week when all the videos are done uploading. So if you do want to visit any of the class content, you're welcome to have a look on our website after next week. So probably in the middle of the week, something like that, or maybe closer to the end of the week. And then if anybody wants to look at Parkinson Super Walk, you're welcome to click on the link that is on the top of the chat box, which should be on your right-hand side. Or if you don't see a chat box, it might be a little button at the bottom of your screen. If you click on it, it should pop up the chat box. So I've got the website for Superwalk, which is parkinson.bc.ca/Superwalk. So if you wanted to fundraise for us, we would love to have you, and you can register on the Parkinson Superwalk website. And of course, all the generous donations help with putting out these kind of exercise webinars where everything's free for everyone, which is great. So we hope to keep these coming in the future. Great. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. And thank you very much, Alana Dillon, for being here and helping us facilitate our webinar session. My name is Shelly, and I am a physiotherapist, and I am a staff member at Parkinson Society BC. So I'm sure I'll probably hear from some of you guys in the future. And so don't be shy. Please send us an email if you have any questions or comments or anything that you would like to see in the future. We would love to be able to put out some webinars that you would find useful. Excellent. And hopefully everybody could understand me okay with my face swelling from my tooth extraction. So hopefully everybody can understand me. Try to articulate as much as I could. Okay, well, thank you everyone very much for joining us. The last 5 weeks were a lot of fun, and I hope you had fun as well. I hope to see you guys again for our future webinars. Bye, everyone.